Watch your step.
Damn, this place is well hidden.
Where are we
And
meeting
beautiful.
the resistance team?
Sent you the nav point. Good luck, Pathfinder.
I love the movements. I love how the legs work in when you're running uphill. When you do this, look at that. That's cool. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. Oh, our life support is going down. Oh well, let's hustle.
Heaters. I need to warm up for a bit. This cold is cutting through to the bone.
We're almost there. We'll need to talk to Commander Anyik when we arrive.
Where are we going? Cause that's a dead end.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
We can't really go down there, can we? Ooh, that's a long drop. Ah, up there. Alright, let's just heat up
Reading the
and...
temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored.
Hey! Okay.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is back online.
Man, look at these ships. I love these. I really like the ship design of the Angaran ships. Hello guys, sorry. It's a hustle. Hey.
How is everyone back home? Parents doing all right?
They're fine. Worried about me.
When do you head back to Havara?
As soon as I'm done installing the new power grid. You coming with me this time?
I'm the only decent shuttle mechanic out here.
They'd manage without you.
We both know that's not true.
Oh. Oh. Hey guys. Hey. Angaran rovers.
I know.
Who knows how much time we have?
Aww. I'm just gonna read his datapad. Translated from Shilesh. Sulan. Yes, I am aware of the dwindling supply situation. The supplies meant for the resistance had to be diverted at the last moment, so we never received them. We'll get the next drop. I'm taking care of it myself. Olisk.
First time you switch it on, the whole thing is going to blow.
Hey there, Explorer. I do this all the time.
Hello, Angaran mechanic.
I hear you have a very impressive vehicle, yes?
We call it the Nomad.
I'm an amateur mechanic myself. Build vehicles for my people.
Nice.
Upload this schematic for your mechanic, with my compliments.
Oh,
They can upgrade your vehicle's shielding once you find the needed components.
He lives for this shit. It will make his day.
My long-lost brother. You can find some of what you need here on Voeld. The rest, out and about.
craft a shield generator at a research station. Okay. Well, there's no research station here.
We should be out there looking for Mashal.
Mashal's dead. You saw the explosion.
Yes, Mashal's explosion. She would have known exactly how to protect herself. We can put a pod together. Go back out there. Hera, maybe.
I can find her.
Don't be foolish, Hana. Please be angry, grieve, rage, but please drop this.
Heavy goods transport. We have a few side quests up ahead. Yep. Quite a few side quests. Let's go. Right. Cryo ammo. This is a cool place. Terminal. Concerning the new visitors. I heard about the new visitors to Aya. Do I have to remind you what happened the last time their kind contacted one of our worlds? Kadara is a cesspool because of them. I'm sure you and Ephra are receiving plenty of opinions from both sides. I trust you'll make the right call, Anjik. Aya and Voeld can't be overrun by those things, and I don't trust that so-called Pathfinder any more than the rest of them. Okay. Veshnaran reporting in. Received some surprising news this week. Apparently, the human Pathfinder activated the vault on Eos. The newcomers are now settling on the surface. I don't know how I feel about this, Commander. It troubles me. A visitor from across dark space can access technology close to us for centuries? What does this mean? History tells us what happened when outsiders have more power than us. I apologize if I'm stepping out of line with my comments. Simply thinking out loud. I trust your judgment in all things, Commander. Yes.
You didn't hear about the human? Landed right in the middle of Aya.
No. I hope they dealt with it.
That human
Hi.
is a Pathfinder fighting for us. Have some respect.
Jarl. And the Pathfinder.
Don't worry. They dealt with me.
Good comeback. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Hungaran Priestess.
Welcome. You are the Pathfinder, yes? I am Roshua Lin.
What are these symbols on the wall?
My people worship here in private.
And
Oh.
I give the blessings. Would you like one?
I'm a bit of a stranger to your faith.
A stranger in all things, perhaps. The blessing is offered with simple goodwill.
Why don't you practice religion in public?
Those who are slaves to the Ket are forbidden to express their spiritual beliefs. We honor their isolation by practicing privately. Faith is also strongest when no one sees it.
Oh, okay. Well, in good faith.
It would be an honor.
I give you strength and courage, yet be clear your heart.
How do you become a priestess?
With great hardship. Only those who know darkness can lead others to light.
Oh?
I speak weekly words for those who seek them. They take my words to their families, so that they all find the strength I once longed for.
That sounds really depressing. Also, these num 4, num 7, really annoying. I really need to get on that and see if I can turn it off somehow.
What do you believe?
In the never-ending growth of a soul that is reincarnated within a family.
Oh yeah, reincarnation.
A righteous action in this life begets enlightenment in the next.
And with that is stronger dynasty.
It must be so reassuring for someone in believing in reincarnation. Like, yeah, you die, but it's okay. We're coming back.
We're gonna need some kind of stimulant.
I have Kajari and Suma, but we're out of everything else.
Well, you know what? I think this is a side mission waiting to happen.
Yes, what is it? You're that alien they've been talking about on comms, aren't you? Why are you standing here? Don't you have more important places to be?
Hey, I'm Ryder.
I'm Pathfinder Ryder with the Andromeda Initiative. From...
Wonderful. You're from far away. Do they have magical healing where you're from?
Nothing more advanced than what you have?
Then where you're from is useless to me right now. Stand over there.
Dr. Hareen, maybe Ryder could help us with the emergency caches.
Emergency caches?
This is a war zone. Kett attacks are always a risk. Wounded. There's probably a cache of emergency medical supplies nearby.
I got
No
this.
substitute for real medical attention, but you'll survive long enough to reship.
Problem is the caches are empty right now. We're strained and no one's been out there to replenish supplies.
Sure. Again, we're still building goodwill against for the Angaran people. So right now, I'm just gonna play real nice and be very helpful of their plight. And I'm not just doing that for diplomatic reasons. I am very empathic to their plight.
There's no time to waste. I'll help with whatever you need.
Supply crates are stacked by the wall over there. Directions to the caches are with them. You have a vehicle?
Of course.
I got it covered.
Good. Get going.
Boop. Well, are all of these guys wounded, or is this just like a barracks? Ooh, a datapad quest. Olisk, we sent a shuttle with enough medical supplies to last you through the cycle. Did you ever receive them? Our tracking signal went dark after we left the supplies at the drop point. Please respond and let us know that they got you to safe. And let us know they got to you safely.
Looks like supplies aren't getting through to the Resistance.
Olisk is in charge of requisitions. We should speak with him.
Isn't that what we just did? Are you Olisk?
Good to see you again.
Are you the doctor in charge here?
For the moment, my colleague Sella and I usually take turns. She's been on a break. There were too many battles. Too many she couldn't save.
Ouch.
Hurt her deeply. Working here can be exhausting, and I don't mean just physically.
Yeah, I get you. I get you. There's only so much psychological trauma you can take before you break down.
The infirmary's full. What happened?
Okay, infirmary.
Kett attacked a civilian transport not far from here. These fighters were dispatched to defend them. We won, but it was close, as you can see.
Why are the Kett attacking civilian ships?
They capture Angara for slave labor. We've seen the detention camps.
Man, the Kett
They're
are...
transported elsewhere and we never see them again. I can't imagine the horrors they're subjected to.
I mean, the Kett are just super evil.
I'll let you get back to work.
Unless...
That would be best.
Unless there's something else that I'm missing here. For the commander. Commander, I'm so sorry. We managed to push the Kett back from Tekix, but they knew we were coming. Had traps laid out before we even crested the peak. Aryan didn't make it. He went down covering our saboteur. Took out nearly a dozen Kett before he fell. Oh, a good death. You'd have been so proud of him. I wanted to let you know before word got back in a less delicate way. I'll tell Escal to hold off on sending the notice. You should be able to break the news to your parents yourself. Commander, I truly am sorry. I know this must be difficult to read, but know that Aryan Duzil was a hero today. Unsent draft, I'm sorry. Ah. Pavola, why are we reading these private emails? We are terrible people. Pavoa, mother, I hope you and Lavala are well. Little Fallet must be a handful by now. Mother, something happened. I sent Arjan on a mission and he didn't come back. He's not coming back. His officer tells me he fell protecting his squad. This is my fault. He should have had more training. Yeah. Urgent. Need recruits ASAP. Commander Duzil. We need more recruits for Haval. The Kett haven't reached the ruins, but their attempts on the capital have been bolder. I'm not sure how much longer we can hold out. I know you're stretched thin right now, and I heard about Arjan, so I'm sure this is a difficult time for you. I wouldn't contact you if it weren't urgent. I'll be in the field. Reach me by comm at your earliest convenience. Captain Roer. Estal.
If you need patching up, you'll have to wait. A patrol just came through and I need to see to them.
Did they run into something out there?
The cat are getting bolder. A band of them attacked our patrol last night. Our people managed to get out without much trouble, but I need to check them over.
It's actually warm in here. Those heaters work pretty well.
We don't use them for heat. They generate artificial sun, so we don't go dark.
What do you mean, go dark?
Right, I suppose you wouldn't know about that. Our bodies generate energy from sunlight. If we don't get enough, our immune systems weaken and our bioenergy slows. We go dark.
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
It can't be easy living in a place like this.
Between the cold and the lack of sun, it's tough to keep morale up. Most of us come from Aya or Haval, so it's a big adjustment. Immunity drops, people get sick. But if the civilians in the settlements can live here without complaint, so can we.
I wonder, I mean, they must be functioning during night hours as well, I'm guessing. It's just that they need to recharge every morning.
I'll come back if I need anything.
I'll be here.
Hey, Maisie.
Jarl, have you come back to us?
Briefly.
And these must be the strangers I've heard so much about. You know, if not for Jarl, I might kill you.
Okay.
This is my friend, Maisie. She helps supply the resistance.
That must be difficult out here.
Jarl's the brave one.
How do you get supplies with the cat everywhere?
The same way we came. There are caves and hidden paths all over Voeld.
It's hard to fly in, so my children run most items through the caves, little by little.
Children?
Their size makes it hard for the cat to detect. We all do what we can out here, even children.
That's tough.
How do you feel about Ephra?
Some speak ill of the man, but his plan is bold and the resistance is important. I'll do what I can to help until I can't help anymore.
Are you selling anything we could use?
I have almost nothing left. What I do have, we need if we're going to stand any chance against the Ket. Maybe if you clear that Ket station on the South Road, I'd be able to bring in more and spare something for you.
The Ket station on the South Road.
Good luck and stay safe.
Just make sure you return Jarl to us.
Don't worry. To Commander Duzeal. From Intelligence Officer Cass. Transcripts as requested. Start log. Beniska. Stars. Seek. Look. I told you. I'm not interested in your collect... No, the Ket base. Scoot. That's a big ship. Are those? Looks like fighter aircraft. They're bringing in more troops. Bigger guns. That's not good. I'm going to Cass. Keep watching. Log everything. Oh, so they're bringing in more hardware. That's not good for anyone involved. So, a datapad found in the resistance base states that supply drops aren't arriving as scheduled. Okay. Medical caches meet the resistance and settling Voeld. This guy is over there. Okay. Collect the supplies. Medical supplies?
These are the emergency medical supplies the doctor mentioned. We have to get them to the caches. Sam, you saving the location data?
Of course, Pathfinder.
Due to limited resources, resistance medics have dressed wounds using industrial disinfectant with fabric scraps. The Angara's accelerated immune system prevents most major infections. Oh, that's cool. Oh! Boop. Well, that's it for the infirmary. But first... Scourge drift sensor. Always wanted one of those. Amazing. Just gonna... Nothing to scan here? No? Okay. Look at me jumping around. Look at me, I have a sidearm now on the side of my leg. Man, I am armed and armored and ready for trouble. Also, where are we going? Medical caches. Well, how about we... Okay. Yeah. Let's do this.
Got a message from my little brother this morning. He asked when I'm coming home.
He's young. He doesn't understand yet.
I don't know how to respond. Happy to the child, he might not come back.
Okay.
Good to see you again, Commander Dozil.
And you, Jarl. You must be Ryder. Jarl told us what you did for Kirin's team on Havarl. I'm Anyek Dozil, commander of this encampment. You're welcome here as an ally of the Angara.
Commander?
Thank you for allowing us into your base, Commander.
Your actions display your soul's intentions. I hope you will join the fight against the Ket. We've held the Ket at bay, but have been unable to deal a decisive blow. The longer things drag on, the greater our disadvantage.
Imagine yourself... This is interesting. Imagine if Earth had a battle with a superior force, like, I don't know, another country, whatever, that has more hardware. And you're fighting a losing battle. And suddenly, aliens come, and you befriend them, and they will help you against your oppressors. That's pretty amazing.
If your current approach isn't working, we'll need to find another one.
Our main problem is a lack of fighters. If you want to know where you can make a difference, go to the post that overlooks the valley. Nothing happens on Voeld without our lookouts knowing about it. Before you go, is there anything else I can help you with?
Yes. Frontline.
How are you holding up against the Ket?
It hasn't been easy. We've had our victories, but we're a small force. Too small.
Didn't Ephra send recruits?
Most of them are young, untrained. If we want to beat the Ket, we need medics, technicians, and skilled fighters.
Then Ryder and I will help.
We will?
If the commander needs recruits, we'll find them.
I'm an outsider. How can I convince anyone to join your resistance?
You may be an outsider, but Jarl is an experienced soldier with unmatched passion. He's inspired the will to fight in so many of us.
Oh, Jarl? My god. You're some sort of, badass? Nice. Sure. Anything to help the fight.
Jarl's right. We can find the people you need.
I'd be happy to take anyone you send my way. You have my gratitude, both of you.
I wonder if I can make my helmet more green. That should be a priority once we get back to the Tempest. But the grey works as well, because I have a lot of grey on my armor.
How long has the Resistance been around?
Nearly as long as the Ket. With our military destroyed, civilians took the fight into their own hands. They formed the Resistance as a final effort to retake our home.
It seems to be working.
Only since Ephra took over. His tactics gave us the push we needed against the Ket. But even now, we're a long way from winning.
Speaking of...
I've met Ephra. He's... interesting.
He's never been good at first impressions. He can be stern, but he's exactly what the Resistance needs. Ephra took a scattered band of civilian fighters and molded them into an effective army. What success we've had against the Ket is entirely due to his leadership.
Most people seem to really respect him.
Because he would do anything for his people, he inspires the same in us. We may not always agree with Ephra, but we'd follow him to the end of the stars.
Oh, that's passionate.
That's it for now.
I'll be here if you have any questions.
No, I'm fine, thank you. Just gonna read your email. Ket Surveillance, week 0042, Novoa Fev. Shift change. Ket leader goes to console, speaks with unknown. Ket patrol returns, reports nothing unusual. Kerkin enters camp, quickly dispatched. So animals of some sort. Ket comes close to bug location. Ket leader checks weapons. Ket leader checks weapons again. Group of 5 Ket leave base to deal with roving wild wraith herd. Ket leader makes daily report to unknown superior. Glitching feed, unsure what's causing it. Ket leader checks weapon for 5th time today. Feed cuts out for 2 minutes, reported. Ket leader delivers hour-long speech to underlings. Ket leave in the direction of Haria, reported, possibly incoming attack. Ket leader reports in, immediately checks weapons. He really likes checking his weapons. Static on feed, cuts out for 7 minutes. Ket leader dispatches patrolling a rover, unsure of destination. Feed gone dark, reported. Feed still down, possible issue with network. Ah, Olisk, the supply guy.
Pathfinder, something I can do for you?
You the requisitions officer? I hear you're having supply issues.
Of course not. I don't know what you've heard, but everything is running fine.
Your communications say otherwise. You haven't received a shipment in weeks.
Those data pads are encrypted. How did you... I need to keep this news contained. No one knows the shipments have stopped. If word gets around, we'll have a serious morale drop. I need to investigate this quietly.
I'll do it.
Do you have any leads?
Not much. The supplies make it planetside, but never reach the base. The obvious answer is the Ket. Sabotage is their style. We changed our drop point, but no luck. I can't send someone to investigate without word getting around. I guess there's no avoiding it eventually.
No, well, I'll check it out for you. Also, could it be the wildlife, maybe?
I can take a look at the drop point. That way no one will panic.
I can't sanction an official search, but I also can't stop you from investigating on your own. The nav point for the last drop location is in my personal console. You seem to be adept at decryption, so I'll let you figure out the rest.
Alright. Also, do you have anything more to say?
Pathfinder. I'm a little busy at the moment.
Okay.
Joe, my friend. Welcome home, brother.
Decryption successful, Pathfinder. Updating your nav system with a supply drop point.
Okay, supply drop point. We have... let's see. We have medical supplies to take care of. Actually, we have a lot to take care of here. And before we head out, I'm gonna go through my journal, I think. Just to check out all the stuff we need to do. Ulisk. I took a party to the supply drop point. When we got there, everything was gone. Our contact was missing. The smoke showed signs of activity. Multiple individuals. The Kets, maybe? I'll keep this quiet until you can get it sorted.
They all say the same thing. The Resistance is missing supplies.
A traitor? I cannot abide traitors. Oh, look at that. Man, now we're talking. That's some serious hardware.
An impressive surveillance system.
Yeah.
You don't win a war without good organization.
From this room, we keep track of our brothers and sisters in the field.
That is cool.
I looked over the recruits Ephra sent us. They're younger than I expected, but they have spirit.
Squadron Ed Varroa. I'm picking up hostiles 2 clicks south of you.
What is this? Look, they all have English numbers. Are they tapping our communications?
Hostile control approaching. You think I'll see any Ket? Not likely. They don't venture this close to the camp.
2 intelligence officer cars. We're seeing an increase in activity around Jarnik. The Ket have erected a barrier of some kind around the dig. Scouts have spotted abducted Angara moving around behind the shield. Looks like the Ket have them working on something. We can't tell what it is. Also, more reports of abductions. The Ket appear to have stopped trying to attack the Dara. Too well defended. That's good. However, looks like they're focused their attacks on people traveling across the planet. Ambushes have increased. We should make sure the warning gets out. Speaking of, here's the intelligence officer.
Pathfinder, I was told to expect you. Davia Kars, Chief Intelligence Officer. I want to brief you on Voeld. Any questions about the planet? Ask away.
Good. I kind of like these hubs before we go out into the world. It gives us some immersion. It gives us some background on what is going on the planet. So once we get out there, we have some context.
How does the Resistance plan to win this war?
We don't have the forces to fight a planet-wide war. Our only hope is a strategic strike. The center of all Ket operations on Voeld is across the valley. If we take down their command structure, it will weaken them. At least, that is our hope.
Ho ho ho! Send me in. I know how to make a frontal assault.
Is that a map of Voeld?
A living map, yes. Every region on the planet is represented. Updated in real time as we get information from scouts and contacts. You can see the nearest Dara, the Jara Tetchiks, and Yarnik, the archaeological dig the Ket have occupied.
Archaeological dig, eh? More remnant stuff?
The bright spots on the map, are those cities?
Cities under siege by the Ket, yes. The largest, destroyer, was our capital.
Was?
It's hard to think of a city as a capital when it's just a maze of empty streets and burnt-out buildings. But buildings can be rebuilt. We are more than our cities.
That is, yeah, that's the attitude we need to win this war.
Tell me more about Astraea.
It's the recent focus of Ket attacks. They think they can break our spirit by tearing down our walls. The Ket learned that we fight to the death, and they would rather we submit. So they destroy our Dara, our homes. They drive us into the cold and expect us to give in. They underestimate the Angara.
You mentioned the word Dar. What does it mean?
Well, translated directly, it means rock foundation. A Dar is smaller than a city, but larger than a settlement. There are several out here. Angara who live in Dara are combat trained, ready for anything.
I guess they'd need to be.
They take pride in defending themselves. But the Ket are bolder lately. The Dara are their new target. We've had to change our tactics to protect them. More patrols with the Dara means fewer raids on Ket camps. The Ket know this and use it against us.
I can't wait to get out there and kill some Ket.
I think I have enough info.
If you need anything else, I'll be here.
With our new armor, with our new weapons. Okay. What do you want me to scan? This thing? Oh. Suka's airsoft supply was killed by Ket, but you recovered the lost shipment. Weapons intended for the resistance. Take the shipment back to Suka on Aya. Yeah, it's just outside.